So I already began by priming my eye using MAC's Paint Pot and a translucent powder over to set that. And then I'm just going in with a transition color, and the one I'm using is Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie with a large fluffy, and just putting that all over the upper crease, just acting as a transition color. So for this look, I'm going to be using the Pati Dubroff Spotlight palette. And there's two of these. I'm using the darker gray one, which is like the Pro Smoky Neutral Eye Palette, I guess. And I'm taking a Coastal Scents blending brush and the color Mystique from the palette and just putting that straight into the crease and winging it out towards the temples. And I'm just going to do that until both eyes match and it's as dark as I want it. And I'm also going back to the original large fluffy brush and kind of just blending that out some more, really making it a seamless transition. I'm not adding any more of the peach smoothie, just whatever was left. And you just keep going until you're satisfied. So now what I just did was took a flat shadow brush and made it a little bit wet using MAC Fix Plus, and then I picked up the color Phantom. I'm just putting that all over the eyelid, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend that into the crease. And by making the brush a little bit wet, you're going to make the color appear more vibrant and true to color on my eyelid, and it's just going to look so much better. And now I'm going to go ahead and darken up this look, and I'm going to use the color Licorice, and I'm just taking this like angled fluffy brush to do so. I'm just adding the black color to the outer V and then taking the same blending brush and just beginning to blend that out. I'm actually not going to add all the black yet. I'm going to go ahead and go to the liner first, and then we're going to come back to adding more black, but for now I'm just doing it like once or twice, just following the same pattern. But yeah, we're gonna darken it up later. But for now, I'm gonna move on to the liner in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now I'm just taking a felt tip liner. This one's from Tarte, and I'm just gonna add a thin winged liner. Well, it starts off thin and it progressively gets a little bit thicker, which was not intentional. But you know, that's just how it goes sometimes with those Lang liners. So I included what I could of me doing this liner, but at the end of the day, I think I just finished it off of camera because these angles were kind of weird for me. But yeah, I included this part, which is not much. Okay, so now we're going to go back to that black shadow Licorice, which is not that dark, really. It's not like the darkest black. I'm not sure if it's meant to be, but it'll work. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that into the outer V again. And then I'm blending that out with a small blending brush from RC Cosmetics and the original blending brush we've been using. And I also went back to the original large blending brush that we use just to make everything more cohesive and look just more blended. So now I'm just picking up the color Oleander with a small shadow brush and just putting that in the tear duct area and kind of pulling it towards the center of the eyelid. This is just going to add some light and, yeah, just some more depth to this look, if you will. I think in the end I kind of just end up wiping this away. I wasn't really feeling it. But if you love it, then just go ahead and keep it. So then I decide I want this look to be darker and just add more of that licorice color to the outer V crease area and then just blend away. And then I just kind of put the last finishing touches, blend some more things, and then we can move on. I'm taking a black eyeliner and just running that in the waterline and also getting it everywhere. Okay, and Then I'm going to go ahead and coat my lashes with just a couple layers of mascara. Nothing too much because we're going to put on some falsies later. But just so they have time to dry. And all the products will be listed below in case I am not specific. But now we're going to go ahead and move on to the face. And I am taking L'Oreal True Match Foundation in the color N for Buff Beige. Beige. Why can I not talk today? And I'm also taking a Morphe M49 brush and just using this to really push this into the skin and get it all over. I'm currently loving this brush for foundation. I got it while it was on sale because I could just not bring myself to pay the full price. But you know what? It is worth it at the end of the day. It's so densely packed and perfect for foundation. Yeah, good investment. But I did get it on sale. So I'm just really making sure the foundation is everywhere, even down the neck, because I am using a slightly different color than my skin tone at the moment. So you just want to make sure it's nicely blended. And I'm also taking a Real Techniques all-purpose brush, I believe it's called. And just really blending that foundation out even further. Oh, my bad. It's the multitask brush, so that's the one I was talking about. So moving on to concealer, I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand. And then I can like not talk for shit. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to just go ahead and blend this out with my fingers first, and then I'm going to use another Real Techniques brush. I believe it is their foundation brush. Yes, Essential Foundation Brush. And just really push it into the skin, make it nice and seamless. So you just want to continue blending away, really pushing it into the skin until everything's all blended out and there's no more harsh lines. And then I'm also going back in with that multitask brush and just blending everything out just for that extra seamless finish. So now moving on to contour, I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealers in the shade Beautiful Bronze and just contouring the face in the normal contour areas. I'm sure we've all seen. And then I'm just going to take an e.l.f. small stipple brush and blend that out. And I'm also, again, going back with my original foundation brushes just to blend that in even more, make it look real natural and stuff. And then I'm also going in with some highlight, and this one is from Becca. From Becca. And again, all products will be listed below because I'm not too sure the exact name of that. But it's just the cream or liquidy highlight and just putting that on the cheekbones for the first highlight because you know your girl goes ham on the highlight. So that's just the first step. But now I'm just setting the under eye. This is Laura Mercier. I'm using her translucent powder and just kind of leaving it there. I'm not really baking, but I'm just kind of leaving some excess there and we're going to wipe it off after. For contour, I'm using the Ulta Contour Kit, which has been an absolute favorite of mine because of the 4 beautiful colors it comes with. And I like to take the 2 lighter shades first and kind of just sweep that all over the cheekbones. And then I take the 2 darker colors with a MAC, I believe it's the 166 brush. The number kind of faded off. It could be 188. But it's like the tapered contour brush, basically. You guys saw it there. And I just take the 2 darker colors and really place it into the hollows for like that real nice dimension, real nice depth. And then again, I just go back with the multitask brush and just blend all that out even more just to make it look as seamless as possible. I don't always do this step, but I'm just taking some more translucent powder and kind of cutting the crease, just making it more even like more dramatic than it already is. I don't always do that step because I just don't. there's not a big need for it. I just wanted my contour to look like extra today, so I went for it. Then again, I'm just blending everything out, just not trying to make it look harsh in any way. And okay, I'm also taking some translucent powder, running it down the nose. And then I'm just starting the highlight with some Becca Champagne Pop. And, oh wait, I think I just used that one for this look. Normally I like layer on a bunch. But yeah, okay, so I'm just taking Champagne Pop, putting that on the high parts of the cheekbone. And then again, blending out, because that is the motto. Just blend, blend, blend. Really making it look as seamless and as smooth as possible, and then wiping off the excess powder on the nose as well. For the blush, I will be using Milani's Baked Blush in Luminoso. Of course, nothing has changed, and I'm just taking the same contour brush that I used, the Tapered Face Sigma brush, which is their F25, and just kind of lightly sweeping that on the cheeks and kind of blending it up towards like the temple area, just between the highlight and the contour, if that makes sense. So I attempted to put my falsies on while I was recording, but didn't really work, so I just recorded what I could and did the rest off camera. But now I am just finishing up the under eye. I'm so sorry I'm out of the freaking frame. God, I'm gonna work on that. But what I'm doing is just taking a flat angled brush and running the licorice color really close to the lash line and kind of blending that out with the original Mystique color that we used, all from the same palette. And then I just coated the bottom lashes with some mascara. So I had a liquid lipstick on, but I wasn't really feeling it, and then I just ended up with Kat Von D's Lovecraft lipstick, and that actually does complete the look. And yeah, the final look is coming out. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, possibly learned something new. Thank you guys so much, and God bless. Love you guys.